everyone, and welcome back to the Barrens Hideout Podcast. I'm Anna.
I'm Dustin.
I'm an animal.
An
Rar.
animal. I'm not an animal.
I'm-
I'm a human being.
Rar.
Rawr.
It's a dinosaur.
A dinosaur. Okay, you guys, we are here tonight for somewhat of a Tales from the Barrens episode. I think we'll call it a Tales from the Barrens special, if you will.
Sure.
We are reviewing the new Beth Park short film, Wild Animal. It is not even out to watch on YouTube. She was gracious enough to send us a screener. Big D, do you want to tell us how you shot your shot over there?
Yeah, so Beth is no stranger to the show. We had her on when we talked about Fishwife, which if you guys haven't gone and watched Fishwife yet...
What are you doing with your life?
Anna,
Go do it.
What do I usually say? Go do yourself a
Except
solid.
for solid. It's tight.
It's fucking tight. It is a very good folk tale horror. Very in the vein of like Pan's Labyrinth and stuff like that. So don't go into it thinking it's going to be over the top, scary, gory shit. What, Dustin?
Beth got mad at me.
She
Yeah.
called him out.
She got mad at me.
Yeah.
But
Because
you know what? It was well deserved.
We were lucky enough to interview her because Dustin found Fishwife, brought it to Tales. I fell in love with it. I think we all did, but I just became a super fan. And Little D was like, you know what, Anna? You should message her. And that's like on the episode. And I was like, you know what? I think I will. So I messaged her on Instagram, and the rest is history. She's been so gracious with her time. She came on for a wonderful interview. And yes, we've stayed in contact. We follow each other. And that's what led Dustin to be like, hey, we heard you got this coming out.
Yeah, she kind of alluded to it when she was here. And so I, on the side, on Flicks and Friends, reached out to Beth so it wouldn't be seen because I wanted to surprise these two with this short film.
And he did.
And I, luckily enough, the clip that I made was fucking great.
It
about
was
her.
great. It was so good.
Right.
I was genuinely surprised.
But Beth, she hooked us up and she did ask us if we could keep it spoiler free until it's out of the circuit because it's running the film festivals right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So we've agreed, and that was kind of like I think it was like 4 tales ago. I think we've been sitting on this one for a minute.
It was.
a
I
while.
think you got it in March, like maybe at the end of February, because it was during Monster Mash March, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was right at the beginning of it.
Right at the
I
beginning.
think.
So.
We've
but
been doing so many tales, dude.
Yeah, I know. We've gone
Yeah.
through some shorts. But I felt like this week we've done our Within the Barrens episode, our interview with the Gorgasma team. If you guys haven't listened to that, highly recommend. It was a fantastic interview. But I got to thinking, I was like, we've been sitting on Wild Animal because we don't want to do a spoiler-free short of it in with the other tales that we're going to spoil. So I was like, well, since we're doing something different this week with our interview, why don't we finally review Wild Animal? So here we are.
We're here.
Yes.
Yes, we've
To
been
do
sitting
it.
on it for a while. But I was really excited to see Charlotte Riley in this. She's a new face for me because my dad is a Peaky Blinders super fan. And so I've been watching it with him. And when I got this short, I was like, the main character. I was like, I know her. Why can I not put a name to a face? Got on IMDb, realized she was Charlotte Riley, an English actress and actually wife of Tom Hardy, and just an absolutely phenomenal actress.
Tom Hardy.
Yep, she is Tom Hardy's
You
wife.
talk about hunky boys.
Hunky boys. Yes.
Where's
Have,
Psycho
I'll break
Gorman
that
at?
man's back.
have y'all seen that clip of him? Somebody asked him on a red carpet like not too long ago how he felt about being the first internet's boyfriend, and he was just like so humble and cute. He didn't know how to answer it. He was like what? He was like, I don't know how to answer that. It's just cheesing. But yeah, I love Charlotte Riley. She's great in Peaky Blinders as well. So I was excited to see her since that was fresh on my brain. But well, Dee, I think didn't you say she mentioned that she had upped the production scale a little bit on this one as well?
Yeah, and
Wild Animal?
you can totally tell because Fishwife. I'm not saying that the production on that is bad.
Right.
But
not,
it was
yeah.
It's beautiful.
way smaller. It was in one area. You know, you could kind of dealing with that one. But with this one, you can definitely tell, like, even the camera movements, the locations that they're in. There's a bigger cast. Not super big, but it's big enough to be like, okay, there's definitely budget in this compared to Fishwife. I think where Beth is going is in the right direction.
No doubt.
Because she was even saying that, I don't know how I was feeling about horror, but now she's like, I kind of love horror. And, you know, there's
I
the
love
themes
what
that are
she said
in
about
here.
that.
The themes that are in here, like, I don't want to spoil anything because that's what we're doing here, trying to keep it, you know, as tight as we can. So I'm kind of
Yeah.
tiptoeing around.
Yeah.
But the themes that are in here is extremely relatable to a lot of people. And what we see in here and the buildup of the short, I think is amazing. And you really go on a ride with this character. And where you end up, you're kind of just like, how the fuck did I get here? What am I seeing right now?
Yeah.
And it's like you kind of get really surprised. And with the direction of this one, comparing it to Fishwife, it's steps above. And like we said, we love Fishwife, but I think whatever Beth is doing after this, I want right now. I want it now.
Yeah.
So if you
Don't
guys are
care how he wants it now.
Now.
if you guys are attending any of these festivals where you see wild animal, make sure you go watch it and
Yeah.
report back to us because I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah. What I really liked about this one, about Wild Animal, is the color palette that Beth decided to use.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because this short film, Wild Animal, these people and the Fishwife short absolutely can be in the same universe.
Uh-huh.
And it shows, because this one's not as nowhere near, actually not, I don't know, as supernatural as Fishwife is. You know, because it's left up to interpretation.
Yeah.
Very much.
But on top of the color palette, what I really liked, and I feel like I can talk about this because Beth has posted about it, is the baby.
Yeah.
Whenever the baby is not facing the camera, it's an animatronic.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of of Beth soldering this fucking baby
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. I love it.
It's so awesome, and seeing its movements and stuff, and not, it just is so it's fluent. But I mean, I know that it's a mechanical baby, but seeing it, you know, wearing its little cub hat and its little jacket and everything, you would think this woman's carrying this child around this whole short. You know, so
Yeah.
I dig that a lot. But no, I really dig the color palette. And then there was something that Anna said a while back about this, because there is a particular scene in this short where they end up at a trailer park.
I knew you were going to say, I was saving that too.
Oh, go ahead.
It's
go ahead.
okay. No,
No.
I was, because the reason it's fresh in my brain is because I had the same thought again, rewatching it today. And then I remembered, oh, wait, I told the fellas that the first time I watched it, which was the UK has, I feel like, everything nicer than us anyways. Landscapes, it's just beautiful. And
They wake up to those fucking beautiful views.
yes, it's just
Yeah.
perfection, right? And in this short, the woman goes to a trailer park that is the cutest little fucking trailer park I have ever seen. And I was like, of course, the UK's trailer parks are cuter than ours too.
Yeah.
And I had that same thought. I'm like, man, that's just such a cute little area. And it is. So once again, it shows this is a grander scale. We go from one location to another, to another, to another. There's like a lot of great little scenes, all within what would seem to be, as far as the short's concerned, the same area. But I'd like to, find out more after the short comes out. Maybe we can have Beth on again and be like, hey, is this
I
like
would
way
love that.
far away from each other, or were they all
Actually,
kind
it's
of
right next to where Fishwife was.
right?
If you just turn around and looked at the backside of us, that's where it was at.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Yeah.
But like, I wanna go back to Fishwife, because when we think of that film and we look at the landscape and what she chose for the color palettes and how she really made things like extremely beautiful, and you compare it to this one, and not saying that this isn't beautiful. It is. It's extremely beautiful. But with the folk tale aspect of Fishwife, that whole scenery, I thought was great. And with this one, like you're saying, Anna, you're kind of going from this to that to here, a cute trailer park, and a lot of things. It's like the further I feel like we go down with this new short, the colors start to kind of get a little sinister, which is what I kind of really like when we get to the ending point. With Fishwife, you kind of have the same color palette the entire time. You know, like there's no like dips, ins, or outs. With this one, there totally is. Like you can tell that she's really playing with how she wants you to feel in a certain way because of her color palette or what's going on or the certain area. Because our main character, she goes through it, you know,
Yeah.
quite a bit. Especially at a trailer park. I'll just say
Yeah.
that. She
Yeah.
definitely goes through it. But when you're reaching towards the end of the short and how the colors kind of they shift in a way that really invoke like this strong feeling. I had a really strong feeling at the end of this being like, that is impactful. That is crazy. I was not expecting it, and I love that about it. With Fishwife, you know, you go here, there, you see this thing, boom, boom, and we end on that, you know, that little thing of seeing, oh, there's something in the water there. This one, you see so much shit, and you're like, that's crazy. So,
Yeah.
once again, Beth, what you are doing, please just keep on that road.
Look, Dustin, you don't gotta suck up to Beth now that she yelled at you, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
The nicest lady came over here and told you how the fuck it was. Just,
Yeah.
Yes, I 100% would love to see Beth make a feature length. Because what I loved about Fishwife, an aspect of Fishwife is there's the same aspect in this, is that there's a lot of metaphors. There's a lot of things you can look at a certain way and talk and dive deeper into it. And that's Fishwife was really the short film for me that made short films click. You know, that light bulb went off. So that's another reason why I hold it like very close, you know, very near and dear as
Sure.
far as that's concerned. So, and then I see Wild Animal, and there's everything that I loved about Fishwife is in this, but even better. And
Yeah.
to see someone who's already great just go up, like that's what we want to do. You know, I think we're pretty good now, but everybody has room to improve in their art. And to see filmmakers, artists, you know, like Derek and Jason, to see them doing stuff, our podcast friends, you know, to see all artists grow. I think that's kind of the whole point of it in a lot of ways, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's I'm here for everything Miss Beth Park has to do.
Yeah.
we
And,
love you, Beth Park.
We love you.
another reason why I feel like, you know, this short is in a way a little bit more impactful is because when we talked to Beth, she said with Fishwife she was wearing all the hats. She was
Yeah.
doing everything. And this one, she's got a producer. She's literally just directing, and she wrote this. She's got a producer. She's got a way bigger cast. She's got a cameraman. When she was pretty
Moving
much
up.
doing all of this
Yep.
before, you know, so it's like what she's doing is paying off, and I want to know if there's even any ratings out right now, because sometimes people who are at these festivals they post about like what they're seeing. I don't know if this is on Letterboxd. I don't know.
No, I was actually just on IMDb, and it's got 13 ratings on IMDb. It's an 8.3 out of 10.
Okay, for 13
All right.
ratings, that's pretty good.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, I mean, there's not really anything in
Actually,
this.
I could
I
rate
don't-
it. I've watched it.
There's not really anything in this short that I'm like, we can kind of do without. This is another one that it's like you're above 15 minutes, but it's a really good fucking short. And you guys know I have that saying:
Of
if
course
it's
you do.
above 15 minutes, it better be fucking good, and it's fucking good.
I'll say this too about Wild Animal opposed to Fishwife. Fishwife, I wanted more. I wanted more of this story and this creature in the lake and why this woman was there. I want
Yeah.
to know everything. I don't need any more with this. because I know exactly what it's trying to say from my perspective as as a woman as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's just perfect the way it is. Like it's literally a perfect short film from my perspective because it's a short. Like it's not something that I feel needs to be made into a feature length movie because it's stuff like that we see all the time.
Yeah.
But her spin on it with the way she filmed it and the filming was great. I don't want to. I almost spoiled something, but
It's hard.
It's hard. I know the way she did everything, and in the amount of time she used, and told a full story with a fantastic cast, with still leaving room for interpretation and discussion and what ifs. What about this? Well, it could be this. I think it's perfect. I think I think she has nailed the making of shorts. And I want to see a feature length.
Yeah.
So I think that's... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I thought that was a good lead-in for us to rate it. Give us a...
Oh,
our
I was
rating.
just going to say, her short titles, too, are genius. Because with Fishwife, we're like, what is this going to be about? And we see it, and we're like, oh, we get it. Mm-hmm. Wild Animal. With this one, I was like... Are we going to be in, like, the jungle? Are we going to be in, I don't know, like Africa and, like, in the wilds with shit like that? But then you start watching it and you're like, I get it now. Mm-hmm. I completely get it now.
Yeah.
And
so
I love that so much.
So I might be an idiot, but I can't figure out how to read reviews. But that is the 0 to 5 star for Wild Animal right now on Letterboxd. And I just rated it 5 stars. So.
Hell yeah, I'll have to do that after this too. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Anna, if you want to jump into rating this, if Big D doesn't have anything else to add, we can totally go right into it.
I got nothing else to add, man. Beth, all I can say is Beth just fucking killed it. Like Anna, to piggyback on what Anna's saying, the vast improvement of this short of Fishwife, and Fishwife is a banger.
Yeah,
it is good, but this one definitely. You can see the strides in the right direction. It's fucking good.
It's good. We're going to get that on a shirt, dude.
Good stuff.
It's good.
So for me, I think it's pretty obvious. It's a 5. 5 out of 5. And once this does come out and is available for all you guys to watch and for the general public to watch, we will review it with spoilers in a regular Tales episode. But when we get a screener, we got to highlight it.
I have an idea.
Tell her how awesome she is.
I should say this.
I love you, Beth Park.
Maybe I should say this after, but I want to say it here because I think this would be fucking amazing. What I want to do is when this is available, is I want to get Beth on here, and I want us all to watch it together.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Do like a director commentary?
I think that would be really, really cool. But with that, I'll lead into my rating. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's a fucking 5 out of 5.
Yes!
Why wouldn't it be? Let's be real here. Everything on here works. There's nothing in here that I feel like I need more of, like you were saying. Like I don't feel like I'm thirsty for more of the story. I'm like, I got enough because of where it's headed, but because of what we were already shown. The story is complete. There's no loose parts in here. There's no creature over there. I'm like, I need to see more of this creature type thing.
Yeah, you put that away.
There's everything in here is used to the best of its ability, and Beth is just a master class, and it's her second short that she's done. I can't wait to see what's next.
Hell yeah.
And I'll leave off on that.
Big D?
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. It's a 5. I just said I put 5 stars on Letterboxd, so yeah. But when we are able to analyze it through the scare scale,
Whoop whoop.
we'll see. We'll see where it lands. But as of right now, it's a fucking 5. It's so good. And it was just a treat, you know. Like I said, when I reached out to Beth, I didn't really expect to get it because it's running the circuit, you know. Like, not that she would, be like, no. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Fuck you.
No big deal.
Right.
It was worth the shot, but she was so gracious enough to send us a little sneaky peek of it. Mm-hmm. And all we can do is respect the fact that she asked us to keep it spoiler free. So hopefully us talking about it right now will entice you guys to go and watch it when it does drop.
Or if you're at one of those festivals, please let us know if you're there. Please.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so what do we have cooking? What's coming up?
what isn't cooking? Well, we are
Salem!
going to Salem Horror Fest. At the time of this coming out, I think it will be 2 weeks out is when it's going to be happening. And these two goofballs are going to come join me to go and watch some more fucking shorts on a big screen.
Wicked shorts, kid.
Fucking wicked shorts.
Mass hysteria, wicked shorts, kid.
Fucking.
I can't wait. So yeah, we got that going on. Obviously, our usual stuff on Patreon. If you guys want to support us there, you get everything early, which would have been including this episode and our interview. You guys over there for $1 a month. Get everything up to a week early on Patreon. Support us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Make sure you're liking, rating, sharing, commenting. We're getting a lot of engagement, and I am loving everybody's ranks right now of our shorts. Like, we got Parker on almost every episode now, ranking everything, and I'm like, I love it. So for all of you guys who are listening, whether it's on YouTube or any of those audio platforms, go ahead, give us what your rankings are for all of these and what order you'd watch it in. It's really, really fun. But that's pretty much it for over here. We'll shift over to Anna.
Hold on.
What do you got going on?
Wait.
Oh, Big D's got a shirt design.
I'm sorry. I somehow I wasn't looking at you for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
That's because Anna's blowing that fucking fat vape clouds, boy.
Yeah.
So-
What you got?
Look what I got here.
Who's that?
Who that?
Tales from the Barrens.
Who that?
Never heard of that before. Is that good?
It's a brand new shirt design, baby.
Oh shit.
From Derek Eyeball Soup.
It's,
shit.
so good. We have very, very limited amount of these.
Unless you buy more,
Unless
purchase
I buy more.
them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say was the shirt I'm wearing. Anna, what do you got cooking over on Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies?
By the time this comes out, our Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon episode will be out with the Dustins. We had a Barrens Give Me Back crossover, and it was a blast. We drove Charlie to drink, which I have never seen that man drink. Not that he's like sober or anything like that. It's just he's not a drinker. And I surprisingly made him pull out a bottle of whiskey and finish the rest that was at the bottom. And I was like, I was not expecting this twist.
That was really fun.
It was fun. I'm glad you guys got to come for that one.
Ton of fun.
What about Flicks and Friends and B Action?
So over on Affliction Friends, we got the letter M out right now, and that is for the Men in Black.
Men in Black. Okay.
Here come the Men in Black.
Hell yeah, man.
Defenders.
Don't get us copyright strike.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
And then for B Action, we will have. I think it's still Equalizer 2000. Or no, I'm lying. This weekend coming out, we will have Tiger Claws, starring Cynthia Rothrock and Bolo Young. So pretty good.
Okay.
It's gonna be better than TC 2000.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds interesting.
TC 2000's a banger, Anna.
No!
Go,
I
Anna Gorman.
No, I was doing the Billy Blanks. No!
Oh,
No!
I just want to say, I love the diversity that we have on this show with everybody and your shows. What everybody's got going on. There's so much good content from not even just us goofballs, but in our other like podcast bubble. The amount of stuff that people are talking about or just showing is great. And to be a podcaster, I feel like this year compared to, we'll say when I started this, is way better. I feel like the sphere is just more welcoming and people are way more supportive. So it's so good to see that you guys are in other shows and having so much fun. And hope everybody goes and supports your shows and go listen to them and share them around.
Yes.
And, it's great. It's good.
It's good. Lastly, send us your shorts.
Yep.
We want short films.
I gotta go wash them first, dude.
No, man. Anna wants them as is.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Skid marks and all?
Shoot, I knew it. You motherfucker.
I knew it. But yeah, send us your shorts. We would love to see them. Our email address is thebohpodcast@gmail.com.
The BHO.
The BOH, the back of house.
Yeah, the back of house.
Back of house podcast. We have so much fun over here, guys, I swear.
The BHO podcast@gmail.com. That's the first and only time I'm ever going to say the email address.
He usually passes it off to me.
It's like,
That's why I was like, oh, he's saying it.
I have an aunt who can never spell our last name right. That's you with this email address.
We want your short films. We can walk through them spoiler-free if you'd like. If you want us to spoil them, sure, we will add them to our list. We will put them on the scare scale and walk through them. But send them to us. We want them. We want to review them because we are here at the Barrens Hideout love independent filmmaking. And it doesn't get any more indie than short film. So
yeah,
send us those short
Correct.
films. And that's all I got.
Yeah, this was great, Anna. This was a great idea to do. I know we've been holding on to this for a while, but I'm glad we finally did it.
Me too.
And Beth,
Thank you again,
well,
Beth.
back on.
You're the best.
Yeah, Beth, he wants you to be nice to him now.
Yeah,
No,
be
it's
nice.
okay. be your true, authentic self. All right, don't have to be nice to me. It's okay.
So yell at him if you need
Yeah,
to.
whatever, dude. You're sitting like he's like, don't be nice, I guess.
It's all good. You rock. You rock.
All right, you guys, we will see y'all on the next one, which will be in a few days.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.